correspondents. So we are glad to be here. And I just want to, and off the record is, the meeting is under embargo. No one, Mohammed Rami, he speaks Turkish, visits Mediterranean coasts to support firefighters, but was never with us.
So first of all, on the issue of migration, we have had a lot of formal migration, people who have come to invest in Turkey. If you look at the property investment, right now Afghanistan ranks number 8. And these are the people who have come to spend their money, and many of them, majority of them are here with their families. They have economically contributed in various economic sectors in Turkey. With regards to the, they say single young people who come, so they, over the past few years, and this is not new, we have had irregular migration in the form of some irregular workforce in Turkey. So what they have done is, because you have demand in certain sectors, for example, hard labor in the agriculture, which probably in certain areas, these are the sectors that these people have usually used the same route to come in the warm season, work here, and then in the winter they go back. Now with the recent, we have had some influx, but this influx is in Turkey, it is not a very huge number, because Turkey has put a lot of measures along the border, and we have also continually raised public awareness about the risk that these people come, because sometimes when they came, they faced with a lot of difficulties. And the reason why these single men came is that, unfortunately, Taliban are using them as fighting forces and tools. So when they come, like in many places in the north, south, east, their mothers do not want them to go and join the Taliban. So their mothers want them to leave Afghanistan temporarily until there's clarity, the situation is better to come back. Because in many areas they are forced to actually join the rank and files of Taliban and fight against the government. So that is the one major reason that they actually leave in mass numbers. A lot of them have left to Pakistan, a lot of them have left also to Iran. They are also going to Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, and some of them obviously come to Turkey via Iran. But my understanding is that given the measures that are in place, this influx is not going to be very huge. And also the second thing is that with the prospect for improvement of the security situation by next year, I think there will also be a reduction and decline in this influx. So that is my answer to your question, that their mothers do not want them to join the Taliban and fight or be killed. They want them to at least temporarily be out of Afghanistan. But I understand that recently it has been a very sensitive and hot topic here in Turkey, in the social media. I'm also very sorry for some of the negative comments that have been made by some of these young people vis-a-vis Turkey. We are very grateful to Turkey for the hospitality, kind hospitality extended to Afghanistan. So the whole idea of the procure responsibility is to maintain the security of the airport. And just to emphasize once again, that presence is not going to be something new, because Turkey has been there providing security for the airport for a very long time, now for several years. This will be an extension of that mission that will continue to have the support of the government of Afghanistan, as well as the support of the other NATO members, including and especially the United States. And obviously there are a number of security layers. I think there are actually 5 security layers. So the 4 of them will be handled by the Afghan security forces, and then Turkey will be inside the actual airport. And obviously the air defense is to make sure that there is also security measures in place for civilian use of the airport, because when planes come, including a number of international flights, we also need to make sure, as well as the countries who have diplomatic presence in Afghanistan, that the security of the airport is well taken care of, so that people who travel to Afghanistan via Kabul airport, they are secure, they are safe, they have the confidence, but also, planes or international airlines who travel to Kabul and out of Kabul, they are also safe, secure, and they have the confidence that they can travel to Kabul. So, the mission is absolutely non-military. It is not a military mission. It is only to ensure the security of the airport, and that has close links with peace and stability in Afghanistan. We are very, very grateful for the very solid and very important position that Turkey has taken over the many past years vis-a-vis Afghanistan, especially over the past few weeks. So I think it has been a very, very solid position. I actually watched the interview last night, and especially the parts and comments that were made about Afghanistan. That is the role that we have always welcomed. Turkey is a very, very credible regional actor. It has security interest, it has economic interest in the region, it has other priorities. We need an active diplomacy on the part of Turkey. And that active diplomacy is needed right now more than ever to ensure that peace and stability is promoted in Afghanistan and our region. We have, and we will continue on behalf of the government of Afghanistan, we will extend any support at any level for Turkey to continue to play more actively that role. We welcome the statements made by President Erdogan last night, and we welcome the positions and the support and role extended in support of peace and stability in Afghanistan over the past few weeks, months and years. Continue to welcome them in the future.